Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hope y'all doing well. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is the Painful Excellence Podcast. And we're going to cook this evening, man. Let's see what we got in the building. Love is the word. Ratchet since 91. Woke, Big Block, Ryan Wright. J. Timo in the building. Omega Red. Philip D. Redden Jr. Salute. Let's get it. Jose Diaz. Shauna, what up? Rod Neal. Jason William, what up? Ern Jordan. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Winston, salute. Incidentally, I was reminded of a story earlier today. Broke my heart. Story time. Jeff Sparks, salute. Mark Wonderlich, salute. Story time. Damn, what year this was? 96? This is a bad one, y'all. Guy goes to the army, or I don't know which branch. He's in the armed forces. Comes back, right? Connects with this girl. Now, I'm skipping through a lot of stuff in between. Akonda, what up, good brother? Good to see you. I got the monkey chair. Yeah, I might give out my secrets on the for people that follow me that are members on my other channel. I'll share all my secrets. Yeah. Already, what up, man? H-Town in the building. Salute, salute, salute. So, fella goes to the armed forces, comes back, connects with this girl, right? He connects with her on a level in which he puts a ring on it. Night Train, salute. And puts a ring on it. Does everything right. 8A Sports Talk, salute. Kyrie Life, salute. Seeing a lot of new people in here, man. Smash the like button, salute, y'all. When I tell these stories, I gotta leave out names, but sometimes the stories be so enraging that I almost say, sometimes I might, oh man. Well, let me just get through this, okay? Puts a ring on it. All right, and brother got sick, goes to the doctor, HIV. So, you know, ask the nigga, like, yo, what you been up to? What's going on? I mean, growth, what up? I mean, snot bubbles. Dude's like, yo, I ain't do shit. 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 I'm like, automatically, we're asking him what he been up to. I ain't up to shit. Go to Shorty. Of course, she got it. I ain't been nowhere. Got it from you. Had to. Couldn't prove nothing. But then again, there was a guy in her building that we used to see around her block. And I remember on a few occasions, because that whole, like her block, there was a lot of girls there. And we all used to go over there and pick from the litter. Right? And on more than one occasion, this tall nigga lived in her building. She used to say, yeah, you see that nigga? Yeah. He used to be real muscular. He's sick now. Sick? Well, we put two and two together. Oh, he got that monster, whatever. He used to walk with a cane and shit. So all the fellas putting our heads together, like, every time we was around, saw that, she would always mention it like we ain't hear it before. So inquiry minds wanted to know. So homie ready to jump off the building and kill himself. He had to go to therapy and shit. Military career over. So my mans ends up talking to dude. Straight up. Sick? Yeah. Where'd you get it from? Don't know. Question. You ever dealt with anybody in the building? Yeah. Shorty. That y'all all hang around? You don't say. Cutting through a lot of rigmarole. When he contracted, he told her. She never told homie. But walked around for almost a year insisting that it was the other way around, that he did it to her. This is the 90s. You know, we weren't too keen on what laws were. And it wasn't like my business to be like, yo, you know, because you know, with men, you know what we were saying, yo, you should
take that.
Saying. But of course not. So when the information was relayed, you know, I didn't know. He was like, yo, homie just told the fellas. What the fuck are you talking about? You see this? You see that? You see? My dude got so depressed with it that eventually turned into the A, and we buried him. Eventually. He put a ring on her finger, man. Shorty's still alive. How's she doing? I don't know. She ain't coming to the funeral. And I was talking to somebody earlier today and it reminded me of that story. And I said, fuck, man. And I said, you know what? Let me share this story because it actually is going to play into, not play into, but it's consistent with the topic tonight. Black men, this is what we need to do. Now, he legitimately loved her to death. But you can't be walking around like that. Now, I don't know whether, you heard some things. I never like immersed myself into it. You understand? I don't know the legalities behind that. There was a lot of, like I said, I skipped around, but I gave you the bullet points because that's how it ended. I don't know. I heard dude told her, and then I heard she never got tested. She was too scared to get tested. Yeah, I heard all kinds of shit. Look, man, I know how it ended. Now, is this all black women doing this? No. This was an incident with one idiot. Had the family never spoke to old boy in the building, he was like, what, y'all ain't know? Sort of figured, because every time she saw him, she would say, oh, yeah, he used to be real diesel. And now look, he's sick now. Every time we see homie, you say that? And y'all know the drill, y'all. Sometimes y'all can't tell brothers anything. You just gotta let shit ride. Let them figure out for themselves. But in this instance, should people have said something? Look, you try and mind your business, and then this is the result. Sometimes brothers walk around with a lot of guilt. Should I have said something? Look, this is actually a common thing. You see this? You see? You see what I'm saying? Vince, what up? Our homie. Midwest Boxing, salute. See? It's not uncommon. So tonight, I want to talk about, if I miss you, just know I love you. I'm going to talk about what we need to do. This is what we need to do. What we need to do doesn't have anything to do with the women. I'll say it again. What we need to do doesn't have anything to do with the women. Johnny Q, salute. Picasso, salute. Now, I have my own things, but then I was online and I found this wonderful one from blackmenshealth.com. And we're going to go through it. There's 15 things, and I agree with all of them. There's actually things here that I forgot about. Number one, talk to a therapist. It says here, to be black in America is to be bombarded with messages designed to make you feel inferior, all because of your skin color. That's men and women. This message is contemporary and historical. Getting therapy is the best way to address the trauma, whether it stems from racial discrimination or personal trauma. There are some useful resources to get you started, and it gives you some websites here. But this is very interesting what they say. Whether it be racial discrimination or personal trauma. Now, I've been to therapy in my life a few times. I know people, men and women, that need therapy. Black people need therapy. All right. Whatever's going on, you can't fix it yourself. If you're on drugs, do you try and do it yourself? No, you need help. You need help. If you're overeating and you can't stop it, you might need to go talk to someone or go to a support group. People might laugh about, there was a group called Overeaters Anonymous. You might laugh at that. It's not funny. It's not funny. It is not funny. You can eat yourself into an early grave. You see on these channels where I was like, yo, did you see the black woman that can't leave her bed? But she has a electric stove and she fries her chicken on the goddamn bed and she don't leave the room. She got mirrors set up so she could see every room. Have you seen that episode or something on TLC? I could not believe that. I'm watching that like, wait a minute. All the people that live with her, they need to be prosecuted because they're assisting in her killing herself. But you know what? When you talk to them, they're crying as if they're the ones that are immobile and can't leave the house. But you know what the problem is? They've been shamed and guilted into, if that's even a word, so much guilt has been put onto them that they feel if they don't get that person who's bedridden exactly what they want, that they're participating in something bad, not knowing that the bad part is them giving them access to all that food. Yeah, Mark, a lot of people are not as strong as you. You know? I know a person that said they quit, doing lines cold turkey. But you know what? Usually when they say he had to make a decision, my family or this cocaine habit, and he kicked the habit. So he told me, and he's fine now. So he told me. So is it possible? Yeah. Would I recommend it? No, I'd rather, someone get help. But salute to you, though. Salute to you. Oh, salute, Picasso, man. Salute, bro. Yeah, a lot of people, bro. It's hard, man. Therapy works wonders, and you won't even know it. First time I went to therapy, I was a teenager. I'm sitting there like, yo, fuck I'm sitting here for? Sat there and that woman said, what do you want to talk about? I said, nothing. My mother made me come here. You don't want to talk about nothing? I said, no, I'm good. Okay. And we sat there in silence for the first session. I said, well, time's up, I'll see you, whenever. Second time, I just started talking and then she started asking questions. I don't know how she did that, but it was crazy. But sometimes you need help seeing things that you're not seeing. We all have trauma. I had a guest here last Monday. Y'all know why I was so patient with her? Because she revealed what the problems was. Did you not hear her say she had some past trauma? There was a lineage of trauma and it came down to her. And did she not say she was in therapy? See, that's why I have so much patience. I understood. I understand. Sometimes you gotta let people, what did I say? You let them talk. Some people found humor in it. Some people say, yo, I can't deal with it. Me, I've seen that demeanor a billion times. I'm from the Bronx. You know how many sisters walk around the city like that, just like that? And trust me, in the 90s, there were more like that in abundance. You know what the danger is, though? That I will give her credit. And she's coming back this coming Monday, y'all. She's coming back. You know what I'll give her credit? That she didn't reproduce. I'll give her full credit for that. There's women like that got several children. That's bad. And now, the 90s, now we're in 2023, their kids are adults now, and they had to deal with that. And now they're loose in the street. Girls and boys loose in the street. I'm sorry, young adults loose in the street. Trauma. Everybody needs therapy. When you meet someone you think that's the love of your life, there's something called marriage counseling. I recommend it. Salute Night Train for real. Exactly, Philip D. Therapy is so, you don't know how important it is until you actually go. So talk to a therapist, man. Absolutely. You may not think you need it, but if you're not where you need to in life and you're just sitting there like, yo, why do I feel this way? Go, especially if you have these jobs. Like I work for the city. I have access to a lot of shit. Go talk to somebody. You never know. Sometimes you'll have some shit in your heart, and when you say it out loud, you're like, man, that sounded worse out loud. But you need someone to piece apart, not piece apart, but piece together what you said. A therapist's job is not to tell you what your problem is. Their job is actually to help you see what it is and talk about solutions. Number 2, go to the doctor. Men, listen, brothers, go to the doctor. It says here, if you haven't been to the doctor in years, just eat the frog and see how you can improve your health. The number 1 reason many Black men age poorly and die sooner is that they don't go to the doctor until it's too late. If you don't have insurance, check out the Health Resources Services Administration. All right, low cost free healthcare, or free or low cost healthcare. Listen, brothers, I'm talking to the men now. Please go to the doctor. Tom, you know I was going to say that a lot of female therapists don't want to see Black men. That's true. Well, you know, I don't know the stats on that, but one of the things when I got older, when I decided to go to therapy, I requested a man. I didn't want to talk to a woman because women operate different. And that was another thing that ladies, see a male therapist if you're trying to find out what's going on with you. You know why? We're going to give it to you straight. A lot of female therapists, they woman to woman you. They'll try and coddle you depending on what her style is. But a man is going to give it to you straight. Picasso, I know all about verbal judo. I know all about it. I specialize in it. You can make them walk the plank. Yeah. I'm the ripe age of 47. And when y'all get a certain age, you got to get that colonoscopy. Enough with the jokes. It's not, listen, get it done. I got mine done. They found 2 polyps, non-cancerous. But let me explain something to you guys. What happens, because there's a lot of brothers walking around my age that are just in the mirror and they look all fit and they don't know that they have a polyp. There was a guy I used to work with about 10 years ago. We're the same age. 10 years ago, I was 37. Then one day I don't see him at work. I'm like, what's going on? And, a lady that he used to travel back and forth from the office, Mike the Reaper, salute. She says, yo, he has testicular cancer. I was like, what? Yeah. What's going on with him? He had to get one removed. And you know something? He came back to work and everything. He just had one removed. He was a grandfather. Rather have one removed. And I did talk to him. I said, how's the sex drive though? He said, I'm all right. I'm all right. Rather have that removed than to not go to the doctor and then just be, hey, what's wrong? And then just drop dead. That happens, man. That happens. I had another coworker. He worked out every day. He worked out every day. I had a goddamn... When we was at his funeral, there was a video because after work, they used to go to, there was a Planet Fitness around the corner from the office. And they used to go there in a group. And he was doing crossover cables 2 weeks. And I'm at his fucking funeral. I said, what happened, man? And one of the young ladies that he worked with every day, she was messed up, man. She was messed up. She says, he literally went to the doctor because he wasn't feeling well. And they say, yo, you have cancer and it's aggressive. You didn't know this? Nah, you know, he was just eating right. And, you know, every time he'd get a little like pain and he'd work through it. They said, no. All right, well, what's going to happen? Chemo? They was like, no. We can't fix this. A week later, bedridden. 8 days after that, he passed in the hospital. The only thing they could do was give him drugs so he wouldn't feel pain. Because I remember him coming to work and he was like, I was like, what's wrong with you? I said, yeah, I just got a little pain. It's, you know, a little pain, but I'm all right. $51. That's right, Woke. It was stage 4. By the time they saw it, it was stage 4. I still hear his voice, man. I talk to him every day. And we was sitting there in a funeral home in Queens. We was like, yo, how could this happen? Just spoke to him. What is going on? What the fuck? What do you mean? Brothers, go to the doctor. Because had he had been to the doctor, I don't know how long he was walking around with that, but had he had been to the doctor and they'd have caught it, oh, what's that little growth there? Cancer, we got it, we can get it. Cut it out. Chemo, something. You see that? Look at this. Look at this. See that? You see? We live in a time where we have technology where we could find shit. Now imagine 1920. Everybody in here has a great cousin or grandparent that died at 21 or something like that. What happened? Oh, he died from colon cancer, but back then they didn't handle it correct. They didn't have the technology. We got shit now that you could cure with a pill that wasn't around in the early 1900s. Go to the doctor, please. You see? You see? You're right, Rod. You got insurance, fellas. Use it. If you don't have good insurance, bite the bullet and once a year, take a portion of your tax return and just go and get everything looked at. Eyes, ears, nose, throat. Check the testicles. Check the colon cancer is real, man. It's real. David Scott III, salute. Yeah, Jeff, that shit, I cried, man. I cried, man. That was all bad, man. I did not like that. That was like a fucked off day for me. That was a whole week with that. When I heard he was in a hospital, he was already in there like 7 to 8 days. And I said, what are you talking about? What happened? The nigga was just in the gym on Instagram. What do you mean? I went to the hospital he was in, but when some other coworkers was coming out, I saw their face. I said, nah, I ain't want to go upstairs, man. They said, nah, he don't look right. Jay Timo, yo, salute, Jay. I'm gonna need you here next Monday, if you're available, brother. He said, I try to encourage every male to go get your blood work done, and not just by any doctor. Get it done by a specialist. Yes. Yes. You might see some shit in there that don't play with this thing, man. Please go to the doctor, family. No doubt. I'm gonna have her back. She's questioning my my knowledge about health and wellness. So since I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna have Jay Timo on the panel, and I'm gonna holler at Blu-ray. And I'm not gonna let her move the goalpost this time. I just had y'all see what I was dealing with, and now we're gonna stick to the topic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell her straight up, okay, I'm not the professional. I'm gonna have two on the panel. Deal with it. Because I want to know how you've been working out for 2 years with a dietitian. And you said you wasn't bigger than that, but you was working out for 2 years with a dietitian. You work out 2 days a week, and you still look like that. And I'm not even being funny. You think I want the worst for her? No. Why? 80% of our sisters are overweight. And she might not have hypertension or diabetes or nothing. That's very possible. But she's 40. How's it going to be when she's 50, 60, 70? And your knees start giving out and you're wheelchair bound. And you don't have a husband to help take care of yourself. What's going to happen? I'm just saying, but, you know. Yeah, you know, 88 Sports Talk, but the purpose is not to demean and clown her. I could have did that, but that's not what she was here for. I brought her here to prove a point, and she wants to come back to have a conversation. So we're gonna have the conversation. But I felt it's very important to have the professionals on there so we can get to the bottom of certain things. And she's gonna stay on topic on this coming Monday. Oh, I know, Tom. I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her. Don't move the goalposts. Boom. Oh, yeah? Yeah, the kidney transplant? Yeah. Drink water, y'all. Drink water. D-Man, salute. Your kidneys, get your blood work done. They could tell you, if you know, once you're straddling from stage 3 to 4, kidney failure, you better get your whole shit evaluated. You got to make some life changes, man. Alb Jones, salute. You know what I'm saying? Rod Neal says, going to the doctor helped me find out that sleep apnea was affecting my blood pressure. I've been there, my man. I've been there. I could have died. It's not a fat dude problem, because those who I've met, those met me know I'm far out of my pocket. No, you're not. He's not a big guy. Yo, one of my favorite rappers of all time, Sean Price. He died in his sleep. And when Rusty Jux was on Fred's show a couple of years ago, he knew Sean. So when I beamed in, I said, yo, you knew Sean? He said, yeah. I said, bro, that shit broke my heart when he died. He said, you know what? Yeah, exactly, Jason. That's why I didn't bash her, because I knew I've dealt with women like that, attitude-wise, and I know that there was something else. But if y'all listened to her, y'all knew that there was something else going on with her. So that's not my purpose. I don't have to, clown her, teach what up. I don't have to clown her or disrespect her. Just let her talk. And y'all seen what I was dealing with. So we're gonna deal with it again. And hopefully she finds value in what we're doing for her. what I'm doing for her. But we'll see. But Rusty Juck said when they went on tour with Sean, when he slept, he would snore so fucking loud. And Sean, when he first came out, he was a slim dude. If you look at him before he died, he was a husky dude. So he gained weight. He was big for his frame, but he wasn't like obese like that. But due to the body chart, he may have been obese. Sleep apnea, you can die. You know what's happening to me? I was waking up like 4 times a night to go piss. And I still have high blood pressure. When I went to a doctor, they told me that's not because of your blood pressure medication. That's your body waking you up. So I told my wife, I said, yo, how's my sleep? And she says, yo, you sound like a jet engine. Sometimes I have to hit you because it seems like you stop breathing. Ooh. That's what me getting up. And guess what? The first 30 pounds I lost, the sleep apnea went away. Salute, Queen. Exactly. I'll tell you something else. My brother-in-law snores. The nigga's 6'3", like 150 pounds. He is so not fat. But he got the, what you call it back here? They're just big. He has to get them removed. Or he had them removed. Because it was flapping back there. His tonsils. It was flapping. There's nothing, he don't got high blood pressure. He don't have diabetes. He's a tall, skinny dude. That's another thing, Philip D. Get the prostate checked. Prostate cancer's for real. I get a physical every year. I do not play with these things, man. And I feel good. Yeah. Big Pun had to sleep sitting up on the couch with his arm up. Yeah. But he ain't make it. So brothers, please go to the doctor, man. Don't play with this thing. You could literally end your life by something simple. This goes into the third thing that I'm talking about, that we're going to be talking about Monday. Exercise regularly, men. Okay, now I'm gonna read what it says and I'm gonna give you my opinion. No, you don't have to train for a marathon, but it would be beneficial for you to regularly engage in physical activities you might find enjoyable, like going jogging, taking dance lessons, or playing basketball. The physical and mental health benefits of exercise are plentiful. You'll look and feel better. Let me tell you something. I like to dress. When I'm in front of here, I just have on a polo shirt or whatever. I wore a tie here a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I love suits. I got like 6 of them. I want to get like 10. I like, yo, spin class ain't no joke. I got a spin class story. I'm going to share with y'all in a second. I might have told it before. No doubt, Queen. I don't know who else can vibe with me, but like when I'm off from work or if I'm not going to work, like I'm off Sundays and Mondays. When I end my live, exactly, hard body, exactly. When I end my live and I'm getting dressed to go to the gym, I just feel excited. I have a regiment when I get there. The first thing I do is I hit the treadmill. I do 1 mile on a treadmill. 8 or 9 minutes, whatever. Get off the treadmill. Then I jump rope for 3 rounds. Sometimes I upload the video. Jump rope. Then I do the merry-go-round. I ain't gonna tell y'all what that is. That's the program that Blu-ray gave me. I ain't I'll tell y'all what that is. Then I work 2 body parts. I'm in there. If I'm not listening to Trill or any one of the brothers' podcasts or, Champ Side, or if I'm just burning my music, I listen to metal when I'm in the gym. You can't tell me shit when I'm listening to Mudvayne. You can't tell me shit when I'm listening to Slipknot. You can't tell me shit when I'm listening to Mushroom Head. I'm in a fucking zone. It is nothing's more annoying than when I'm in the zone working a body part and I just see someone's mouth moving. Look, you see this? You see the ears? When these are in my ears, that is a universal sign for don't speak to me. I don't go to the gym to socialize. But you know what? There was a couple of times where I had nothing to do that day. And I did all my working out and I had nothing to do. My wife and the kids they were in Florida with my sister and other family members, right? And I said, I ain't got shit to do today. I legitimately hung out in the gym for like about a whole work day, like 8 hours. Listening to all kinds of podcasts, doing push-ups. I was literally in the gym all day and it felt great. What do I get in return? First of all, I feel good. All right, when you go to the doctor for your checkup, what do we fear most? When he tells you to get on that scale, right? Don't you fear that? Oh God, about to get on scale. I no longer fear that. Like, yep. My doctor looked. Yes. Yeah. What? Y'all want the ego groping thing? Okay. It gets a little fun when you're working in the gym, you're working out, and someone comes up to you and says, "Are you a personal trainer?" Mm-mm. But you looking better than the goddamn employees in there.
Whoa!
What? Or just as good. Yeah, Ratchet since 91. A majority of it is diet, which is why I don't understand that sister said she has had she had not said dietitian, if she just said I work out twice a week and I've been doing that for 2 years, I'd have said, well, you need a dietitian. But the fact that she threw that in there, that threw me off. But we're gonna get to the bottom of it. My caloric intake is 2,000 and below. I'm very disciplined when it comes to that. Also, I don't eat meat. There's a whole thing about why I don't eat meat, but that has been beneficial to stabilizing my blood pressure. Yeah, Queen, I don't go to Planet Fitness anymore, but I do know what you're talking about. I do know exactly what you're talking about. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? That's what I'm saying. There ain't no way that sister had a dietitian for 2 years and worked out twice a week. That's why I asked her, was you bigger than that? And she said no. The math ain't mathing. You could not work out and get your diet in order and lose weight. It's mathematically impossible. JT, am I wrong about this? It's mathematically impossible for a person, a man, I say he's 5'10", and his walk around weight is 140. He's 5'10", 140. 2,000 calories a day, good calories. It's mathematically impossible for him to gain weight. It's impossible. It will never happen. In fact, he might lose weight. Flat Boy Play, salute. Ratchet, I don't know which one I am. I know I don't eat meat though. I don't eat meat. That's what I can tell you. I know there's a difference between vegetarian and vegan. I think vegans are more extreme. They don't even wear leather. I got a couple of leather coats, so I can't be that. So I guess I'm vegetarian. I guess. You know? Yeah, there's all kinds of things, intermittent fasting and things like that. He said 5'10", 140 dude is malnourished. Yeah, I'm just throwing shit out there. I don't know. I'm not the pro. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. This is where I'm getting. This is where I was going. He says, bro, I'm a suit junkie. I got 15. Gonna get more. I definitely listen to Henry Rollins. That's my guy. Henry Rollins and Black Flag. Workout mix. See? You can definitely find plenty of workout music on YouTube. Yes, you can. Geo James, salute. No, I'm allergic to eggs, babe. I'm allergic to eggs. So if I was hanging out with Connor Ben and I popped and I said I ate eggs, y'all know I'd be lying. I'm allergic to eggs. I'm allergic. But you see, another thing that I enjoy looking the way I do is because it's became easier for me to buy clothing. All right. Calvin, my brother, salute. And I look damn good in a suit. Stormy, salute. The sensei's in the building. I look damn good in a suit. I look like a goddamn hitman. And let me tell you something. I get attention as it is. But when I walk into an event or I'm just outside somewhere, I remember it was last year, my nephew's birthday. I wasn't wearing a suit. I was just wearing some khakis, a blazer, and a shirt with a tie and some shoes on. Went and parked the car, and we ate at an Olive Garden. When I was walking to the Olive Garden, I walked past these women. And you can see the reflection behind you in the mirror. And they walked out talking, yeah, girl. And then when I walked by, they stopped. And you heard them snickering, oh, God, and they started nudging each other. And I looked at their reflection. And I saw them. Yeah, I'm not going to say something. You say something. I'm not going to say something. You say it. I'm not going to. And they let me get away. I mean, I'm off the market anyway, but they let me get away. They were cute too. Say something. No, you say something. Say something. You say something. And these were older women. Salt and pepper hair. Nice. Look like they can cook too. Yeah. It was cute. I just walked in. I get hit on a lot. In the summertime, I don't have to wear a coat because it's cold outside. Well, it's warming up now, but when I'm going to the gym, I just leave the house in a tank top and 90 degrees outside. And I need you to understand something. Brooks Brothers, you know what keeps popping up in my Instagram? I think it is Brothers. Is that that clothing line that everything is fitted? It's kind of creepy though. I mean, I could wear a fitted button-up shirt, but it's like OD, like, come on, I know what you're trying to do, looking ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never buy those pants. Oh my God. Them shits was too tight. They were like spandex, but they were like dress pants. I said, I ain't wearing that. I did see a couple of shirts though. Them shits was dope though. But I said, man, it's like, if you wear this, it's like, man, this nigga trying too hard to show his muscles. That's what I'm talking about. Not brothers, it was this. Father, son. That's what it was. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Father, son. Let me see. Father, son. Odin. Okay, wait a minute. It's from fucking London. I mean, the line is okay. All right, let me show y'all this. That's what it was. Let me show y'all this. And I need you guys to understand something. The look is just a byproduct of how you take care of yourself. I've always been athletic. All right. But I like dressing up. You look better when you're in shape. You look better in the suit. You look better in the clothing you wear. Now, this is father son right here. I would rock all of these. I have polos that look like this. This shirt is dope. I like watches. I would rock all of this. The shirt line is dope. But you see these pants on the right? You see these pants? No. Look at these rips in the jeans right here. No. That I'm not doing. Oh yeah, you have. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Those pants, man. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Jay, the pants are okay? What's your waistline? I'm a 30 or a 28, depending on who makes the cut. But they got some, they got some dope stuff. These pants, man. You see these shirts right here? Definitely. See this hoodie? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You see this shirt right here? Absolutely. A jacket? Yeah. Now, see, I can't wear pants like this. I can't do that. You see that? Are you 36? Oh, you're 5'9". Okay. Yeah, those pants, I can't do that, man. Yeah. Yeah, Nicholas Levy, come back on Monday, man. You know, I'm gonna have the pros in here. When people ask me stuff, my disclaimer is I can only tell you what works for me. But I'll fuck around and give you a regimen and you'll kill yourself in the gym. You know? Look at this. Queen says, guys, please take care of yourselves. My friend had a massive heart attack last week. He was 44 and in fairly good shape. Oh, he ain't make it? Oh, man. 6'2", 230. I'm 6'2", 220. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if he goes to the doctor, but maybe he had a clogged artery or something. There was probably something there. And they told him, yo, look. Oh, he made it. Thank God. He shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. You know, maybe the doctor would have saw something in his arteries. There was another guy I worked with about 15 years ago where he went to the doctor for something else and they found the clogged artery. But what is it when they can go through your vein in your arm, in your hand or in your arm, and they remove the clogged artery or whatever the fuck they did? It was crazy. But he said, yo, I didn't feel it, of course. He said, yo, if they didn't take care of that, I could have had a heart attack and died anytime this week. God damn, man. This shit is no joke, man. You know what? Let me save this because I will be, see these tracksuits, this shirt right here on the right, this white shirt right here. Yeah. See all of these shirts. Yeah. Yeah, man. See these sweaters? Yeah, I would. Yeah. Cardiac catheter. That's what it's called. Yeah. My dude almost. I was like, what? He was like, yo, straight up. And they found it by accident. They were looking for something else. It's bad, man. But anyway, I like exercise gives you more options. Clothing, health. Fellas, you might get different types of females approaching you. You're like, well, this chick would never approach me 50 pounds ago. Dun, 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 dun. You see? You more options open. And it's look, we're visual creatures. We're visual creatures. That's just it. But there's nothing wrong with you taking care of yourself and people noticing. That means you know you're doing a good thing. And you also understand your worth. And people are attracted to a person when they see that they know their worth. When you're in a gym, don't you look at a person that has a better physique, a little different than, and I'm not being disrespectful with the short fat nigga. I mean, he's trying, but it's like he's working. But this guy, he reeks of discipline. Yeah, J-Timo, yeah. Get the pants tailored, but all of those shirts were dope. All of them. All of those shirts were dope. Yeah, I'm about to go on a shop. I'm gonna get like 8 of those shirts. Some shirts is dope. The sweaters, yeah. But there's different kinds of people that I want to do a show about the different gym personalities. Y'all know the dude that come in the gym, he's always walking fast. He's always rooting on complete strangers. Let's go. You got this. From across the gym. You got this. Yo, how you doing? Yo, what's going on? You all right? Go down slow. Pick it up. Go down slow. Pick it up. Go down slow. Then pick it up. Those are called negatives. He's always sweating. You don't know what day it is for him because he looks like he's working every fucking part of his body. And he's walking, he's never still. You would swear he did a line of coke before he walked in that motherfucker. Yo. Yo, how many sets you got left? Like, motherfucker, I just sat down. Yo, sometimes I'm like, yo, just go, man. Just go ahead, man. Because I don't want him walking around me and shit. Then the motherfucker, you don't want to ask, but you like a vulture around the machine, around the fly machine, and he on his goddamn phone. True story, though. True story. Watch this. Dude was on the phone, and I'm like, this nigga been sitting here for 5 minutes. And just when I was about to walk up to say, yo, bro, you done? I look down on his phone. He's watching Blue Blood. Right hand to God. And you want to know how funny that was? He had just went live, and I just got off the phone with him. And I looked, and I said, oh, you watching Blue? He said, oh, yeah. I like him, man. He knows a lot of shit. I said, yeah, that's my man. He said, oh, you know him? I said, yeah. And I typed in the chat. I said, there I go. He said, oh, that's you. I said, yeah. Sat there talking about boxing, hogging the goddamn machine. See? Nonito, what up? Rachel, what up? Yeah. I used to look like that when I was your age. belly out to here, got bitch tits, hairline all the way back here. I better not make no more fun. My hairline got another 24 months left, and it's over. I used to look just like you when I was your age. I doubt it. I doubt it. What about the chick that is, no matter what day you cannot be at that gym for a week, but when you go back, that same chick is on the same leg machine with her hands crossed like this, in, out, in, out. It's like, will you do something else? Do something, please. I challenge you. Anthony, what up? Oh my God. Oh, okay, Philip D. Yup. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, Queen, I stopped eating fried stuff. Damn. I'm going on almost 2 years now. Mentu, what up? I'm going on like 2 years now. Air fryers, you're right, Sean, the air fryers. We got a lot of options to solve the problems. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought I would talk about what we need to do as men. And what we're talking about is fixing ourselves. Because what we don't want to be are a bunch of walking, talking hypocrites. I need a woman to do this, and that. Bums in the street need women to do shit for them too. But if you're a bum in the street, what makes you qualified for a woman to do anything for you? Bum ass nigga. More of us need to show our faces. Now, true, the good men overshadow the bad men, but I want to do more than overshadow them. I want to completely eclipse these bum niggas, because there's a few of them out there. There's a good few of them out there, and I know I say it almost every night. Those are the dudes that get a majority of the tail, and that has something to do with these women picking them. But you know something? That doesn't mean that they don't exist. I've declared war on those bum ass niggas. I really have, because they are no, just to know that they're there, right? To know that they're there. I need 100% of these brothers out here to be at least average, and to remove the excuses. Remove the excuses. If there's no bum niggas, there's no more excuses for women to be caught up in the mess that they're in. That choose those bum niggas. There ain't no bum niggas. Thumbs down to those niggas. You guys are cancer. I hate you guys. So exercise regularly. Now, this is very important. Practice gratitude. There will always be things to complain about. I need you guys to listen. There will always be things to complain about. Your job, personal life, finances, or favorite sports teams. One of the most revolutionary ways to practice self-care is to adopt an attitude of gratitude. Think of things you are grateful daily. Think of things you are grateful for daily. You can write them down in a journal at the start of your day, or when you lay down at night. Try to recall them during the day, especially if you encounter troubling thoughts or situations. It improves your mood and transforms your outlook in life. Listen, shit could be bad out here, man. Let me tell you what happened right before I got off work. First of all, on this tour, I hate this tour that I have. I have enough time to give up the bus to the relief and run back into the depot, turn in my paperwork, hop in the truck, drive home. By the time I get back here, I have 30 minutes to get to you guys. So I'm already in a rush. The sun went down. It was kind of nippy outside, and I pull up to pick up the first set of passengers. The first person gets on the bus. What took you so long? It's my last run. I know I didn't take long. In fact, I was early. I was 3 minutes up. You think she understands what I mean if I'd have said that to her? And it was a younger black girl. I'm 3 minutes up. What are you talking about? Does she even know what that means? No. All she knows is that she's cold. She left the house without a coat on. And as cold as it was, she was still on her goddamn smartphone. She didn't pay to get on the bus. But this is the self-entitlement that these motherfuckers have. And she wouldn't ask me what took me so long when I'm early. Do you think she understands anything that I would break down to her? No. Self-entitlement and the need to be right. Man, if I'd have said, man, shut up. What are you talking about? I'm early. You think I'm supposed to go back and forth with her? You know why? Listen to me very carefully, y'all. I understand get back. I understand clapping back at people, but sometimes, let me relate it to social media. You can be right with the act, but wrong on the intent. You could be right with the act, but wrong on the intent. Do y'all know what I mean? Y'all know why I don't respond to people? Because it's a fucking gigantic waste of time. Unless that person dies, like one of my trolls literally died because he didn't exercise. You see how this all rolls in together? He was so worried about me and my shoulders and making jokes about me being on steroids. The motherfucker had a picture of Paul Dillette with a needle in his arm and said, this is Drew Titan. When y'all hear me do this voice, this is my response to Drew Titan. I'm mocking him. That's how he talked. He died. And I found that out by accident. He died. And I said, oh shit. His daughter said, everyone's looking for my dad. He passed away about a month ago. He was a brittle diabetic.
Whoa!
What?
Whole time you worried about me and saying I'm on steroids. That's what everyone says. So you got too many muscles, you're on steroids. You're too fat, you overeat. You're too skinny, you're on crack. You can't please everybody. Barack Obama was a black president, and all I heard was how Michelle was really a man and those kids were adopted and he has big ears. You can't please everybody. I never responded to that nigga, ever. Because time revealed the truth. He was infatuated with my body because he wanted to be me. What he's better off doing is, instead of not liking my boxing opinion or what I said about Teofimo Lopez or Fury or whatever, should have hit me up on the email and said, yo, man, what's your regimen? I'm sick. I could remove that and be like, all right, I don't fucks with you, Stop talking about me so much. What's wrong with you? Talk boxing. Okay, now, what's wrong with you? You know what I would have done? I'd have told him, see your doctor. What did your doctor say? Okay, and I referred him to Hardbody J. Timo. Because what I didn't want was for him to die. I didn't even know the man, but if you went to his page, you would think he knew me. I had family members hit me up saying, yo, who's this guy? I said, I don't know. He's a troll. It's like, yo, you know he made another video about you today? That's 8 videos in a week with my name in the title. I said, bro, I don't know this nigga. I never met him. I had niggas I know in Baltimore like, yo, look, where he was driving, I know that hospital and he had on the uniform. He's an orderly. You want me to? Don't even say it. Don't even text it. No, leave him alone. He is not a threat. I saw him. He looks retarded. This is the guy that threatened to sexually assault Black Fight Fan's daughter. He had that video up that he had removed. He removed it. He didn't have it removed. He removed it. Back then when he did it, my phone didn't have a screen record. We were so mad we wasn't even thinking of that. But he took the video down. That guy. So you threaten Black Fight Fan's daughter, something that he'll never do. Daughter's underage. You threaten to sexually assault her. A year later, you die. And who shares the news that you perished because you was a brittle diabetic? Your daughter.
Whoa! What?
Sometimes you don't have to lift a finger, family. The universe is 360 degrees. You get what you put out, 100%. You ever heard the term God don't like ugly? It's never on our time. He's always working. I never had to respond to that guy. Yeah, no, I know Wakanda, wherever he is, he got to deal with it now. Oh, but Drew, you said you hope Sugar Hill dies in a car fire. No, put it in the correct context. Put it in the correct context. Why did I say that? Think about it. But this is all relevant to what I'm saying. I'm talking about gratitude, right? I don't respond to people because although you may be right in the action, you'll be wrong with the intent. It never ends. You gotta let people do what they do. Because me responding to somebody is taking time from my craft. This is my craft. Talking to you, this is my craft. Talking boxing, that's my craft. My other channel, Bear Cave Entertainment. Let me put that link in here for y'all. That's my nerd channel. All right. I got things to do. And entertaining, that's my third channel. That's the nerd channel. Entertaining nonsense is taken away from me being creative. If I'm not creative, I'm angry, going back and forth with these fools. And there's a lot of fools I could be going back and forth with, but if I'm going back and forth with them fussing, when do I get to boxing? When do I get to adult conversation and real life situations discussed with class? When do I get to Bear Cave? I got 3 things that I'm doing. Why would I have to make time with a fool that's not as creative, not as talented, doesn't look as good, and no one likes him or her, whoever the haters are? I got shit to do, y'all. Why would I entertain that when I could be grateful at the 45 or 50 people in here that see value in what I'm bringing here? See value in my boxing conversation. They see value in Bear Cave. They see value in what I'm doing. I have things to do. And it doesn't include entertaining a person that is less talented than me. So you don't have to, listen, you know how many people Kevin Samuels could have responded to, but he didn't? Why would he do that? Guess what? He put links out every day. And when people had a problem, they showed up and they got shut down. And that was the end of it. When he passed, all these loud mouths with all these subscribers, Anthony, what up? He had all this shit to say. And all I saw was like, yo, he was live every day and none of these motherfuckers pulled up on him. There's your answer. There's your answer. Cowards. The FTB. Instead of banging away on Twitter and threatening Blue Blood and threatening Fanon, whatever Bud did last month or 3 weeks ago, BFTB been talking hard on that whole team for like 3 months now. With a link in the top. At any point, anyone from Team Bud could have pulled up on them and set them straight. They didn't do it. But bully Blue Blood and Ego and Fanon or whoever on Twitter. Do that though, right? No, not Blue Blood. It was Fanon and Ego, right? Yeah, bully them though. And not BFTB. Come on. Right on the action, but wrong on the intent. Stick to your focus. Always stick to your purpose, y'all. And be grateful. Why am I going to worry about a handful of haters when I have over 6,000 people that appreciate what I do? All right? Laugh more. Whether it's rewatching Coming to America for the zillionth time, salute to Rasul. He just subscribed to Bear Cave. Salute to you, brother. Or going down memory lane with friends, laughter improves your mood, but also stimulates organs like heart and lungs. Over time, laughter even improves the immune system. You can actually be depressed and die. I shared this story before, but it bears repeating. I'll give you the short version. Man goes to a hospital, gets a blood test. Doctor comes back, says, yo, you got AIDS. He says, oh no. He literally got so depressed, it aged him by about 5 to 6 years. He gets some more blood work done. They say, you don't have AIDS. He said, yo, this guy was diagnosed. You don't have AIDS. What happened was the hospital that he got the test from was closing down. And they was laying off a bunch of nurses, and one of the nurses just didn't give a shit when she did the paperwork and switched his shit up. Did it on purpose. This nigga walked around for almost 1.5 years thinking he had AIDS and was dying. He didn't have it. He was literally depressed and was losing his hair, and you ain't got AIDS. It was all right here in his mind. It's less energy to smile than it is to frown. You have to build yourself up to frown, because under normal circumstances, we're happy creatures. What do toddlers do when they get out of bed and they see you? They're laughing. Then they running through the house laughing. It's not funny to you because you're tired, but they're laughing. Everything's a game. By nature, we're happy creatures. By nature. How could you be happy when you're focusing on trolls? How could you be happy when you're focusing on what someone says about you? You know why I didn't say anything to that young lady that got on the bus? Because I knew I was getting off the bus. My tour was open. I said I could entertain her and be getting into a spit match with a chick that she had been about maybe 18 years old. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And plus, I'm excited to get here and do this show. See how that works? I got off the bus. I gave the bus up to the next driver. Done. I might not ever see her again. Done. That's what being an adult is. Now, 25 years ago, fuck you, bitch. Nah, not doing that. You may have the last word, but I will always have the last act. You may have the last word, but I will always have the last act. What are you going to do next, Drew? Nothing. I'll let this motherfucker say whatever he want to say. Because you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to do my live. I'm going to do some videos. I'm going to watch Netflix. I'm going to bang my wife. I'm going to go to the movies. I'm going to buy another suit. What will he be doing? Thinking about me. When he could be banging his wife. When he could be banging his boyfriend. When he could be buying a suit. When he could be doing anything that makes him happy. If it makes him happy talking about me, thank you. All I know is that I turn around and in 28 days, I get 22 subs. Go figure. Laugh more. Think about funny stuff. I love listening to 78 tell a story. This shit is hilarious. It's funny. Think about something that used to make you laugh. You can find it on YouTube, whether it be a movie or funny dance. Laughter, man. Read or listen to books. There is no downside to gaining knowledge, expanding your vocabulary, or improving your mood. That's what you get from reading or listening to books. Let me tell you something. A lot of us don't read. All right. I didn't appreciate the power of reading until later in life. How many of y'all read books, and what's the last book you read? Any book. It don't have to necessarily be about anything, but any book. Joe Townsend in the building. Salute. The point is, when you read, you can expand your vocabulary. Every now and then, you're going to see a word. You're not going to be sure what it is, or you might figure it out what it is based on the context in which it's used in the paragraph. And you're like, oh, I didn't practice using the word. Practice using the word. You know what I'm saying? I wear multiple hats. I can talk like I'm on a corner. But there are times where you're in a lounge and you're around other adults. You got to check the temperature of the room. Okay, these people are civilized, or at least they're behaving like it. So you have to tone down the curse words. You have to speak like you have some sense. I'm not in the gym. I'm not on the basketball court. I'm not on a corner with my, well, I don't hang on a corner no more, but I'm not in front of the building with my friends and we just talking like our language is out of a garbage can. Fellas, especially if you're single, you can attract people with how you talk. Audiobooks is fine. Audiobooks is fine. And I heard a lot of great things about 50 Cent, regardless of how people may feel about him as an agitator. The man is sharp. The man is sharp. That's right, 88. Adapt to the environment. Exactly. That's something I had to learn to do because when I was 18, I looked a little older, but I had like a baby face. But women would approach me older. When I was 18, I was getting approached by 30-year-olds. You understand? Callie, my brother, he knows what I'm talking about. Exactly, JTMO, exactly. Your vocabulary will enhance and you won't even realize it. Try not to curse as much. Try that. Just try it in a day. You know, I was listening to these young men and women talk on a bus and they do it and they don't even realize they're doing it. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because I was fucking, I fucking said to this motherfucker, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. But I was like, she said fuck. And it was a little girl too. She said fuck like 19 times. I was listening to it. Nah, because, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. We went to the fucking pool hall and I don't know what the fuck was going on, man. He threw the fuck up. I don't even know what the fuck he ate. I was like, whoa. Damn. God damn. Read a book. It'll help you. Pick a book. Get some quiet time. Take an hour out of your day. Turn the TV off. Turn off the YouTube. And you know what helps too? Read out loud. Read out loud. Thank you, man. Thank you. That was just lazy. That girl could have made a point. I don't know what was wrong with him. We went to the pool hall. He ate something and he was sick. He just started vomiting. How she said it, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. He fucking ate something. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. It was just vomit out his face. He got on his fucking shirt. I was like, damn. Yo, man. Check this out. I had to force myself to speak slang sometimes. I'm serious. I have to force it. I used to write rhymes. When I came home, I turned it off. When you're out and about, you have to adapt to your environment. It's technically Ebonics. It was like speaking another damn language. Healing Wisdom Africa. That's what's up. I read Lord of the Flies. I read Think and Grow Rich, The Master Key to Riches. What Choice Do I Have? By I forget the guy's first name, but his last name is Kelligman. Damn, I can't think of it'll come to me. Y'all want to start a book group? I'm with that. Spend time with people you love. Think a movie night with the family, date night with the spouse, or watching sports with the boys. Studies like this show that people focus on relationships tend to be happier. Y'all understand what a community is? What we're doing right now. Although everyone's in different states, we're actually spending time with each other. What do you think why the meetups are so important? You get to meet people face to face. Yeah, Callie. I really don't watch TV. I watch a movie on Netflix. You know what I mean? I'll get right to it, and then, I'm telling you, the more books you read, something's going to sink in. Something's going to sink in. And you realize how creative you can be after that. You'll start thinking of something like, yo, I never thought of that. Maybe you can monetize that. I'm telling you, man. Discover your why. What are you meant to do in life? Journal to discover the hobbies and activities you most enjoy doing. Engage in spiritual practices to draw a deeper meaning from life. We like this quote from Bishop T.D. Jakes. Listen to this. It's from T.D. Jakes. And I know. But this sounds cute. If you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, for your passion will lead you right to your purpose. It sounds cute, but listen. Discover your why, y'all. Okay? You got hobbies? Is there anything you like to do? Tim TV, what up? You got hobbies? Go find one. Go to a Barnes & Nobles. Go to the magazine section. Pick up a book. You know what the problem with a lot of people? You know why? I gotta go here. You know why a lot of people made babies in the 90s? And they didn't know they didn't, nothing registered. They didn't know any better. You know why that happened? A lot of these mofos ain't had no hobbies. I know for a fact these girls ain't had no hobbies. They always up under this dude. And this dude, when he should have been on the basketball court with us, balling out, going to the clubs. When we went to clubs back in the 90s, we really danced. We really liked to dance. Had no hobbies. Hey, I'm bored. Might as well get to fucking. Baby. That wasn't part of the deal, but kind of was. Callie said he said he'd be a polyglot. That's what's up, man. Callie, I'm going to get you on the show probably one time next week. We got a lot to discuss, just things. Callie's a really deep brother. He's on a journey right now, and that needs to be shared. Now I hear you, Night Train. Yeah, man. But if you have hobbies, see, I always had shit to do. I was always very active. I draw comic books. I like to read comic books. I played ball. I lifted weights. I had a lot of things to do. Video games. I had shit to do. When the shorty be like, yo, I was like, yo, what you doing? Oh, no, I'm doing that. Okay. Go ahead and do that. What you gonna do? Me? I'm gonna do me. Whatever it is. And then I'll be so into a drawing, and probably Stormy's the only person that can understand this. He can vibe with this. I would get so into a drawing. I'm like, oh, that look good. Then I'll do this. Oh, man. And I'm so into this universe. And as I'm drawing it, my mind is going places. I'm going to add this. I'm going to add that. And this is going to be blowing up. And the monsters coming here. And then the robots doing this and that. And then the goddamn phone rings. It's like, and it's the shorty. You know, the one that blew you off? Not blew you, but blew you off 3 hours prior. Yo, what's up? Hey. Jab Jamboree, my brother, salute. They're like, what's up? Nothing, what you doing? No, I'm chilling, I'm just drawing. All right, you want me to come through? No, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'm busy tomorrow, but okay, well, you wasn't to see, you didn't have time for me 3 hours ago. Now I'm knee deep into my thing. Brothers, sanity over kitty cat. Sanity over kitty cat. You don't move when she says move. You move when you want to move. Now, if you want to stop what you're doing to get the kitty cat, that's something else. But I was so involved in what I was doing, the time for me to mess around was 3 hours ago. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing now because you're ready. Oh my God, you'd rather draw pictures than the... Yes, it's my hobby. Because this picture is going to do what I want it to do. It's not going to talk back. Does that picture fuck? No. But your fine ass friend does.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started. What?
Don't play with me. Don't threaten me. Anyway. Remain on your purpose. Okay. Forgive and let go. Among other benefits, forgiving people and letting go of grudges lowers stress and blood pressure and improves heart and mental health. Forgive and let go. I forgive you. Blocked. I'm not going to forget. I'm not Jesus. If I ain't dealing with you, I ain't dealing with you. And a lot of times when you let certain things go, certain people could be a strain on your tolerance. If you're a threat to my tolerance, I don't want to deal with you. So I forgive you. And I understand that you're a piece of crap, but I forgive you, but I'll let you go and I don't need you around me. That's how it goes. So forgive and let go. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're sorry. I'm letting it go. I'm letting you go. You need to surround yourself with people that are beneficial to your existence, man. Disconnect from social media for a bit. When was the last time you saw our good brother Cali? He's around, but he's not around. One of the things when we did speak a couple of weeks ago was he took a break from social media because depending on what you're talking about, it can be a very negative and toxic place. It can be. You see, the purpose of this show is to bring about the issues, certain issues, acknowledge it, and find out how we move forward. Acknowledge what happened, how we got here, and how we move forward. Okay? I'm not trying to hurt nobody here. I'm trying to recognize the problems in the community, understand how we got here, and let's move forward. That's all. But sometimes people do need to take a break from social media. That's why that goes into what I said a while ago. I don't go back and forth with people. Y'all seen these YouTube beefs? Somebody says something, that someone responds. Someone says something. They could be beefing for 2 years. This nigga lives in Alaska. This motherfucker's in Australia. They're never going to meet up. It's pointless. So sometimes people do need to take a break. Jizzle, what up? Now, and I agree with that. They have to earn forgiveness. But for my greater thing, I just dead them. That's what the block button is for. I'll cut people off in a heartbeat. If I even smell you doing me dirty, I ain't got to deal with you. And it's simple. I don't have to say anything. You know, these other channels, I quietly unsubscribe. I see something that I know that I don't like, and it's crazy. I'm like, I know where this is going. Unsubscribe and not interested, and I ain't got to say a word. That's how you do it. Word, I'm on this person's channel, and he talking about my family and talking about me. Go to his page. hit that block, and that's the end of it. I've seen still shots of people saying, yo, Drew, he found out you blocked him. Yeah. Because I got all the screenshots and videos of when so-and-so was talking negative about us. He was in the chat laughing. It was funny. I ain't got to make no response videos to blow you up. I'm just going to do away with you. Please stay away from me. Stay away from me. That's all you got to do. That's all I ask. I don't want no smoke with anybody. Just stay away from me. Why is that hard? Stay away from me. So you sometimes, and if it gets too unbearing, you see, I'm a content creator. And although some content creators say, yo, look, I just need a break, that's fine. But me, I actually enjoy what I do. I actually enjoy what I do. And it's netting me some dividends. So I'm not going to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to move within the chaos. You could walk through a whole area of landmines if you know where the landmines are. But if you don't know where they are, you're like, oh shit. One false move and that's your whole leg. That's your whole body. But if you're like, yo, there's one there, one right here, over there, and over there, and you just do. Yep. Now watch this, number 11. I like this one. Have sex, provided that it's safe and with another consenting adult. Yes, it feels great. But did you know that having a healthy sex life lowers blood pressure? I have hypertension, but I promise you that's why I'm still alive. I have great sex. Boosts your immune system, improves heart health, and raises self-esteem. Nothing but wins. Now watch this, y'all. What did it just say? Improves heart health, raises self-esteem. Nothing but wins. Raises self-esteem, raises self-esteem, raises self-esteem, raises self-esteem. So when you have a woman that says, I have Negroes all in my DMs, and they're on birth control. They're not married. They say they don't want to be married, but they're on birth control, which means they're what? They're having sex. Why? It raises their self-esteem. Now, this is supposed to be about the men. I just wanted to point that out, y'all. Now, men, this is what we need to do. Pair up with your lady or whatever and get that stroke on. Hey, listen. We're all adults here. If you ain't got no lady, go shake dice. Go shake. You have. It's not like in the 80s where you had to buy a magazine or whatever. It's all over the internet. Go shake dice and go take a nap and then get your day started. You'll feel a lot better after that orgasm. Trust me. That's right, Queen. Stimulates the endorphins. Yes. Get it in. Fellas, get it in. Hey, man, listen. Let me take it all the way here. Brothers, if shaking dice don't get it, get some bread and go pay for it. Be safe. Get a call girl. Go pay for it. This is real. Brothers, listen. Go get it. Be safe. Be safe and go get it. Trust me, you'll be thinking straight. Number 12 is give. Whether you're giving time or that daily coffee money, give to someone or some charity in need. It could be something simple like paying for someone's drive-through order or volunteering to mentor youths. Few things feel as good as giving without expectation of receiving anything in return. Try it. Let me tell you something. I live by that. And this is another act that I didn't understand when I was 25 years younger. I really didn't understand it. But I feel good when I can provide a service for somebody, and it so much to the point where it kind of throws them off. It's like, well, have a good day. You just walk off. Because I firmly believe the universe is going to give that back to me. And I'm not looking for it. I just know that God is keeping score. And when I need something, I'm like, man, how am I going to do this? God's going to be like, go here. Oh, shit. But I genuinely, as I've gotten older in life, I genuinely like doing things for people. I'll give you a prime example. My time has been very cluttered as of late, but I'm doing another Zoom meeting. I'm gonna get the people that were on the last one when they're content creating, and they've asked me for help. Wow, salute. They've asked me for help, and I tell them I don't know everything, but I can tell you what works for me. I'm not charging anyone any money. You know, I'm intimate with the family on a level where I'm helping. And anything that I can do to help them. One of the brothers wants to start a math channel. I've never seen that before, but that's something within the LDBC that'll be dope. We've blossomed from the Lions Den boxing community to the Lions Den broadcast community. And we got a lot of talented people here. A lot of them. A lot of them. The brother said he wants to start a math, the village brother, he wants to start a math channel. I said, I'm with that. That's powerful, man. So I want to do another meeting before the month's out. Every time I say I'm going to do it, like something comes up. I got a lot of things going on family-wise. IGM, salute. But that's dope. We got a lot of people there's a lot of talented people that be in the chats, man. And it's very fulfilling. First of all, I'm honored that people ask me for help. And I don't want to let anyone down, you know, and I like helping people. As I've gotten older, I love, and you see, that's why it's upsetting when I get, it's not like hurt my feelings type, like when I get trolled. It's like shit, but you know, it's like, it's upsetting. It's like all of these trolls, when I've seen them, it's like, yo, you're a pathetic human being. You would have been doing better off reaching out to me, us having a conversation so we can move forward as friends. How the fuck did we get here? They did, because I didn't go and start with anybody. But the village brother wants a math channel. And I say, man, that is brilliant, man. That's brilliant. So commit an act of kindness. Number 13, tackle what you've been putting off. That goes without saying. Stop procrastinating. Procrastination is a goddamn disease. Get it out the way. There are days in the week where you're literally sitting there for 2 hours not doing shit. There's something that needs to be done in your house or something you're forgetting. That's why when we get older now, you have to write shit down. Keep a schedule. I have a written calendar and a calendar in my phones. Come on, man. Tackle you've been putting off. We all have those tasks we've been putting off. Whether that's painting the bedroom, something I legitimately have to do. I'm going to do it on my vacation. Taking an online course, or putting together that play set for the kid. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel is all worth it. I was studying for an exam, y'all, which is why my time was really messed up. I was studying for a promotional exam. Right? I just got the scores back today, and I'm very pleased with how I did. So now it's the waiting game. But today, I was like, yo, I studied my ass off for that test. And although I didn't get 100, I scored well enough. And I'm like, wow, I really kicked ass. Proud of that. Sacrifice. I didn't put off no study groups, and I still found time to do this. Sounds good, Nicholas Evie. You know what I'll be doing on Bed Cave? When the boxing game finally drops, the official one, I'll be doing that. The Resident Evil, once I figure out how to play video games on my channel through my PS, I'll be doing that. But I have to find time. I got 3 channels. I got stuff to do. Can you imagine if I wasn't married and I was dating? These chicks would be upset with me. When do you have time? I don't. Get down and lick these nuts, though. I need that. It says right here, sex. Set goals. Number 14, set goals and accomplish them. Finish what you start. This one should be self-explanatory. Few things are fulfilling as setting a goal and meeting it. Doing so makes you feel good and allows you to live your best life. Set a goal, and once you reach it, listen, there's about 30 days in a month. Say to yourself, yeah, I could lose 5 pounds. Set that goal, get on the scale, write it down, change your lifestyle, and see if you meet that goal. Now, what happens if you set a goal for 5 pounds, 30 days into the month, towards the end, you get on that scale, you done lost 8 pounds. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Under promise, overachieve. Set the bar high. And if you don't meet that goal, motivate yourself to meet it down the road, fellas. Try harder. Maybe you need a new strategy, whatever it is. These are things you need to improve, fellas. This is real stuff, man. I'm glad I found this. Number 15 is have fun. You can take this attitude by losing yourself in an activity you love, or by taking on a task or a goal. You have the ability to make almost anything fun. Okay, maybe being forced into a conversation with someone you don't care for it doesn't qualify, but having to change a diaper or clean up vomit doesn't either. Talking about a baby. The main idea here is to take the most mundane task in your life and have fun with them. Let me say this, y'all. Look at Stormy. All this talking about losing weight is making me hungry. Let me say this, man. Demon Kennedy, salute. Let me say this. This YouTube thing, for example, can be very stressful sometimes. Being a content creator involves, to be a creator is to be original. And it can be difficult sometimes. However, once I click that live button, usually I have fun. Boxing, although I love boxing, it doesn't love us. And it's a tough sport and people can get hurt in it. It's kind of hard to talk about it. But although you might not see it, I do have fun talking about it. Here, I have fun talking to y'all. I could be doing anything. My gym is 24 hours. You know, I'm thinking about my gym like every day. When COVID hit, I had just had surgery. So I was out. When COVID hit, I was in my bed, like looking at the ceiling like, oh God. Making new friends is fun for me. Seeing y'all here, supporting me is fun for me. When I first started Drew Titan LLC, I was talking about health and wellness. It was me and New Fat Boy Fitness. And then the boxing just took over. And I never thought I would get past. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I never thought I'd get past maybe 100 subs. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Then it started growing and growing and growing and growing. Then well, y'all know what happened. It just kept growing and growing. And then people started asking me, come on my panel. I helped them. They definitely helped me. And I appreciate that. Then I started to get known. And then I started getting hate. And I said, oh man, this is crazy. Then I had the viral moment with Sugar Hill and then took off and never looked back. Then I looked at my YouTube studios. I got an email saying, would you like to be part of the AdSense program? I said, yeah. And I said, shit, I'm over 1,000 subs. How the fuck that happened? Didn't even realize it. I never thought I'd get past 100 subs. I'm like, I'm not that important. I'm just here to support the machine. Then I became an instrumental part of the machine. So I have a responsibility to the audience, to the people that support. I have a responsibility. I said, you know what I want to talk about on the adult conversations and real life situations? I want to, yeah, Ack, I'm with that. I saw that when it came out. Whitestone Cinemas in the Bronx. It's not there no more. They're building a whole mall over there now. And before it was Whitestone Cinemas, it was the drive-in. Sean, and you know about the drive-in. They had 2 big screens. It was a drive-in theater. Then they tore that down and made Whitestone Cinemas. Now they tore that down. There's a whole mall they're building over there. Yeah, so I said, all right, I'm gonna start another channel. So I started Bear Cave. I started the Painful Excellence podcast. And right now, we are at 836 people. I had 31 new subs in the last 28 days. So I'm doing something right. There's no tricks. I'm not answering emails. Oh, well, we can get you monetized in 2 weeks. I don't need that. This is from the mud. This is from hard work. Mr. Shelton, salute. Bear Cave. Started that channel. How many? I got 197 subs over there. I had 8 in the last 28 days, and I appreciate it. In other words, man, we putting in work here, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart when I tell you guys I appreciate y'all. Y'all see value in what I do here. I just want to contribute to the damn machine, and I never thought that I would blow up like this, and if this was blown up, you know, in comparison to other channels, man. But I try and make it my business not to tear anyone down that don't piss me off. And when the people that piss me off are usually athletes that do something silly, I could ignore a funky ass YouTuber that doesn't say anything positive about anybody. You know, but oh, I know, Shauna, but you got my phone number, god damn it. Why are you contacting me on the Facebook Messenger? I barely look at that. But I'm gonna do the Zoom meeting before the month's out. More than likely, I'm gonna do it on a Sunday. I'm gonna do it on a Sunday. I'm gonna let everybody know I'm gonna do it on a Sunday. So basically, those are 15 things that the brothers, black men, we need to do these things. Focus on you, your health, your style of dress, okay, your productivity. Oh, growth. Here it is right here. That's it. That's it, growth. That's it right there. I'm gonna text you when this is over, Shauna. You got my phone number? What's wrong with you, girl? Exactly, Rachel. But it's my responsibility to teach y'all. Remember that? I can't wait till Monday. Monday's gonna be a fun show. You know why? Because she's gonna have to stand on everything she said. She's gonna have to stand on everything. That's why it's never good to act out of emotion. What happens when y'all boxing and you act emotionally? Someone punch you in the face, they hit you with a good shot, it echoes through the damn arena. Everyone goes, oh, and it didn't really hurt you, but it was loud. Now you're kind of embarrassed. How stupid would you be to go and run in there and try and get that hit back? What do you think will happen to you? You're gonna get slept. Monday's gonna be y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna have to. There's gonna be landmines everywhere. She's just gonna have to maneuver through the swamp. She's gonna get her leg blown off, her arm blown off. She's gonna be a talking head. And guess what? She did it. That's right. And this is very important, y'all. 30 for 30 starts next week. Y'all know what that is? 30 for 30 is the push-ups. You do 30 push-ups for 30 days, every day. Then the next month is going up to 35, then 40. Then we're going all the way to 100, y'all. But if y'all follow this, men, you're going to look a lot better in that fitted t-shirt. Now, 88, she's going to show. She's going to show. You got to pull a rope. You can't push it. You know why? Because I don't attack her. She actually feels very comfortable with me. And I want to make her feel comfortable here. All Around Strong, he's in the game. He knows what time it is. So what we do on the gram is, and what we're going to do on YouTube, I'm going to put up shorts. 30 for 30 challenge. You drop and give it 30 anywhere you are. I was at work doing it in the train station, doing it in the street. Hard body, yep, you up on it. You know, Blue's up on it. You know what I mean? I don't know, I might make a little, I might make a little contest of it. You know what I mean? I haven't figured it out yet. But these are the fun things that we need to be doing. Men, get your money up, get your health right, go to the doctor, smile some more, be more presentable, fix your vocabulary, do what Callie's doing, learn another language. Stop dressing like a freaking 18-year-old kid. You ain't gotta wear jeans all the time. You ain't gotta wear sneakers all the time. If you're going out just for a walk, wear some casual rubber sole shoes and some khakis and a polo and just walk around and enjoy the day. Only time I wear the do-rag is when I'm going to the gym. I don't just walk around hanging out. I'm 47. Well, I'm not walking around in the street hanging out with a fucking do-rag on my head. You see it on my head? I'm going to the gym. Why? Because it keeps the sweat from coming in my eyes. That's why I have it. Yeah. Yeah, Hen Dog, you know what they do to me. No notifications. This is what they do, man. You know. Exactly, All Around Strong. This is adult talk, man. And men. And let me be very clear when I say this. Oh yeah, Queen's on that 30 for 30. She does real push-ups. She don't do the female push-ups. She does real push-ups. Now listen. Men, you do not reserve the right to talk shit about any woman when your shit ain't together. You will get called out on it, 100%. We have to be accountable for ourselves. If your money ain't right, don't even bother talking to a woman. Get your money together. Get your outfits together. Get your hair together. Get your breath together. Get your dental work together. Get all your hygiene shit together. Because a lot of y'all men, y'all need to really focus on yourself before you focus on someone else. Because guess what, y'all? We're the men, right? We're supposed to take care of the woman who gives birth and then take care of the kids while you're supposed to be conquering the world. But if you can't even conquer the world, you can't even take care of yourself to conquer the world, how the fuck you taking care of a woman? You see what I'm saying? Men, I'm talking to the men now. Yeah, growth. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, if y'all let Queen outdo y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Fellas, get it together. And y'all hit up Cali. He's on a journey. Yo, listen, it's still relatively early in the year. Can I challenge y'all to learn something new this year? Can I challenge y'all to learn something new this year? I don't care what it is. Something that you never thought that you would learn. Try it. And you turn around and make it a hobby and say, you know what? I kind of like this. Try it. Try to learn something new. Something out of the... Yo, you know what my boy started doing? He a sheriff out here, right? I see this motherfucker outside with a pair of binoculars. I said, what you doing? He said, don't laugh. I said, what? I'm bird watching. I said, you looking at bitches?
What? What?
Nah, he said, I'm looking at birds. And it wasn't until then. Look at that. Queen got her CDL. Salute to you. I love my women, boy. I love my women. I didn't realize how many birds was flying around the fucking Bronx. I didn't realize it. He said, look at that right there. That's a robin. I said, we got robins over here? What the fuck? It was a little red fucking robin. Then there was a little yellow bird somewhere. I said, what the fuck? Now I know where I live, there's tall buildings. There's fucking hawks on top of the building. But you see them and not pay them no mind, but when you hit them with the binoculars, you're like, what? And then I saw a seagull, right? Flying, and it had a porgy, a fish in his mouth, and it went to the top of the building. No, I'm sorry, on top of the garage where the lamppost was, they had a nest up there. It flew, because we're by City Island, there's where all the seafood restaurants are. We have porgies in the water. And it swooped down and got a porgy and flew it back. And I said, man, I never noticed that shit. This is not new. It's been happening. And I said, shit, I didn't realize how beautiful this was. Bird watching? That's some shit I made fun of when I was a kid. So I challenge y'all, learn something new. He's sitting out there with binoculars. I said, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, shh, watching these birds. I said, where them bitches at? What bitches you looking at? Nigga, no birds, motherfucker. Yeah, teach Central Park incident, shit like that. But I challenge you. Learn something new. Learn something new and then share it with me. Something that you never thought. Some of y'all, something new is probably, and I'm not being disrespectful, it's probably reading a book. It's probably reading a book. Yeah. Yeah, growth. Yep. Yep. So that's the challenge, man. Learn something new, fellas. For those of you that have it together, keep it together. For those of you that are in between, work towards getting it together. No one's perfect, but strive for perfection. Strive for perfection, man. You know? Be the best men you can be so that when someone does try and paint you with a broad brush, black man, you can stick your chest out and say, they ain't talking about me. That song Scrubs, it didn't even shake my tree. It was comical for me because they weren't talking about me. They weren't talking about me. It was comical to me. And then Sporty Thieves, who lived right around my way, some of them did. They came out with Pigeons, speaking of birds. I was like, you know, it's cute. Novelty records. It was cute, very cute. Yeah, man. But learn something new. Step outside the box. Watch the norm and do the opposite. If people are used to seeing you one way, like, yo, that's another thing. That's another thing Kevin Samuels had. What was it? Suit Saturdays? He said, just put on the suit and go outside for no reason. Don't just walk around. You know what I started doing when I started coming of age? And I'm gonna say this before I get out of here. I was getting dressed up. Not dressed up. I was wearing khakis, some shoes, and a button-up shirt. And I would go to Manhattan and I'd park my car and I would just walk around Manhattan, downtown. Walking to Starbucks wasn't around back then. This was before Starbucks. I went to like a coffee shop with mixed company. And I was just watching. Remember the old laptops with the red button in the middle? See all these white guys on the computer, they're just doing shit. I'm trying to look over, like, what is he doing? Just sitting there in a coffee shop, you know, in Manhattan, the tables are, when it's a nice day outside, the tables are out on the sidewalk and people are, you know, drinking coffee, drinking tea, eating breakfast and talking. And I'm blending in and I'm drinking my tea and I'm just watching, you know, just looking. What is everyone doing? This guy's working on his computer. This guy's on his phone screaming at his lawyer. These chicks are on their lunch break, and this looks like a Sex in the City crew over here, and I'm just absorbing. And then I leave and go to another spot. Now I'm eating like a donut somewhere, and I'm just watching. I'm just walking around. Go to the magazine rack. And I'm just being observant. Just a change of scenery. Because I got tired of sitting in front of my building talking about shit I wanted to do. I had to change my environment a little bit, change my vocabulary, change how I dressed. And what do you think started happening? That was around the time I started attracting older women. When I was 18, 20 years old, attracting 35, 40-year-old women. You see? That would have never happened if I stayed in front of my building with a do-rag on my head. Understand? Men, you understand? Change your environment, change your diet, change how you speak. If you change it. If you're already on it, then good. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It's time to up your game. Because you'll attract better people around you, more positive people around you. And if you're single, you'll attract a different kind of woman. Just a thought. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chats. Well, we ain't there yet, but we're about 200. We're about 200 away from being monetized, man. Black men, let's love each other. Make love, not war. No homo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black women, we love you. I might sound harsh, but it's only because I care. And guess what? Prayers up for Femi. She gonna be back Monday. Don't attack her. Just let her talk. You'll see what I'm talking about. And salute y'all. LDBC Strong on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We have another guest. You know, Trick Notie's always on the grind, man. And I will catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.